Uh-oh. Wow, son. Hey, what's up, guys? Back here with Fake Reacts. I'm Jay.
I'm Kay.
And we're going to be here reacting to CodeGeass episodes 8 and 9.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, we're just going to jump right into it.
Let's do it.
And see what's going on with Lelouch.
Lelouch.
I never left the Tokyo settlement before. This is my first time. I'm sure you wish Lelouch could have come with us, don't you? No, don't be so shy. Tonight we can stay up all night talking. Let's tell each other which boys we like from school.
That's so random. We do not talk about it like that. That is not how we do it.
Nina, don't be afraid. It's not the ghettos. Yes,
It's not the ghetto.
It's not the ghetto.
we won't leave your side for a
She
second.
is.
Thanks.
Yeah, she didn't like, what's his name?
Still not gonna do it.
What's his name again? Sakuna?
Sugaku, something like that. Suzaku.
Yeah.
As you nobleman who indulges my requests, you asked for it? Just like that? Don't worry. No strings attached. It's even
That's kind of lit.
How are things looking at the scene?
And it's mobile, too.
Of the Lake Kawaguchi Convention Center Hotel. The hotel jackers have identified themselves as the Japan Liberation Front.
This stand we're taking is for the freedom of Japan and our countrymen. Even though you are not soldiers, you are still Britannians. You are the ones who rule and oppress us. Sit still, be quiet, and you'll be fine. If you don't...
Girl, ain't nobody was calling out no Lulu.
Force in Japan, and now their pride's hurt. Because of us? Maybe. I don't know whether to feel happy. What the hell's he doing at a time like this? I know. But...
Hands are tied.
The hotel, with the exception of the main one, have been destroyed. Our attempted approaches from the air and water have been unsuccessful. But there's only one route left that will allow us to develop a possible. We'll have no trouble evading them. Enemy detected. As expected, they're moving through the underground tunnel. Roger that. Ryko, secondary startup. Both quad linkage legs locked. Super electromagnetic shrapnel cannon voltage confirmed.
Oh, Lord.
I'm about to say that's a lot.
These first 3 mechs are about to eat this.
Super electromagnetic shrapnel cannon.
Fire!
Damn.
One shot. Yes. Political prisoners as they demand.
We can't show weakness to terrorists.
Princess,
We can't show weakness to terrorists.
Yes, I know.
I like the way her mouth
None
moves.
of them have discovered that fact. If they learn that Princess Euphemia is among the hostages, they'll undoubtedly use her as a bargaining chip. She went there just to observe, therefore she isn't registered along with the other guests.
Dang.
Where do you want this? Over there, by the driver's seat. Hey, what about these boxes here?
She was only sightseeing. Surely is still a student, but these criminals act indiscriminately. Savages. I want to know if I want to know if my daughter's all right. She hasn't done anything wrong.
We need to organize.
What will happen to the hostages?
Eventually, there will be no reason to keep those Britannians alive.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right.
Hey, Zero, I found these. Should I handle?
Those teenage hostages are friends of yours from school.
This episode was really
They're still
better.
negotiating, so let's not give up hope.
I have faith in the system. I prefer the logic of systems to individualist emotions. Nice to see. Look. That's...
What are they going to do to him?
Uh-oh.
Don't do it.
Wow, son.
Therefore, we will throw one hostage from the roof every 30 minutes until our terms are met. For the sake of the hostages, negotiations better be in good faith.
They gonna fuck around and throw over the princess.
Dang.
For now, we can negotiate just to get the women and children. Forget it! If you give in to...
Reconfirming. Zero. Should we open fire? No, just stand by. We'll capture him after he's surrounded.
Hey, when Zero went off about justice earlier, what do you think he meant?
Don't know, but we may die first before we find out.
They look shifty to me. But if anything goes wrong, I'll do something about it.
You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do
As long as
shit.
that one character.
Cornelia, much as I'd love to get you back right here and now, you're more useful to me.
Again, Zero. Are you a member of the Japan Liberation Front? Or perhaps you intend to help us?
Regardless, our concerns take priority over yours at the moment. And so for the death of my half-brother Clovis, I shall take my revenge right here.
Cornelia, which would you choose? Clovis, who is dead, or Euphemia, who is alive?
My suspicions confirmed. The first task at hand is completed. Euphemia. That's why you won't take a
This is crazy.
Your emotions are getting in the way.
Like, a lot of this is like internal affairs.
And then I forgot they are brother sisters.
Yeah. It's like, you know, but they don't make it like obvious.
I'm able to rescue her.
Zero, you say?
Yes, sir. Word came from the
Either the Japan Liberation Front will accept me as their ally, or they're going to treat me as nothing more than a nuisance. In any event, I highly doubt that they can't resist the temptation of meeting the infamous Zero. We shall see. Excellent. All the operation's preliminary conditions have been cleared.
Viceroy. What are we doing?
Green light, Lancelot. You've orders to charge right into that linear cannon in the tunnel.
Wait a minute. You mean they're
What?
using him as a decoy to make an opening for them?
Yep, seems like they'll use the confusion to send in the royal guard.
Seems like, but
Miss Cecile, I'm ready. Please let me do it.
If Lancelot and I are needed, and we're able to give the hostages an opportunity to be saved, then I'll do it. Even if it means being a decoy.
This nigga sorry.
I'm just tired of you laying out your life for like nothing.
Yeah, and for a group that don't give a damn about you.
Warrant Officer Kururuki.
As if it's your responsibility to change that.
Search. The hostages are located on the hotel's.
Make sure you
So 50-50.
Yeah, we just gonna kill you, you know. It's all right.
I mean, that mech was seen to be fast as hell, so we'll see.
Suzaku, the president and Nina and I are going to Lake Howard.
Go shut the hell up. I hope they throw your ass on.
What did you say? Not 11s. We're Japanese, damn it.
Yes, we're aware of that.
Jimmy?
Just lay off of her.
Then correct her. We're not called 11s.
Fine, we'll correct her.
How dare you speak like that to me? You three, come with me to the next room and I'll teach you a real lesson. I said get up now!
You're addressing Euphemia Britannia, the third princess of the Britannian Empire. Are you all right, young lady? You haven't been hurt. No?
Go shut the hell up. Ah.
You have no intention of joining me?
Remove that mask of dead yet.
How stale. You people are obsolete. There's no saving you.
What? Why, you arrogant!
Explain what you mean by that, Zero. ME boost?
Lancelot, now launching.
Whoa.
Reaction confirmed. One enemy nightmare. It moves twice as fast as the others. So what? You're like the rest. Super electromagnetic shrapnel cannon. Fire!
Super electromagnetic cannon. Fire!
Demi boost.
Demi boost? Is that super electro?
Magnetic strap cannon, I think. I think.
Something?
I brought the hot Zero. There's no point talking anymore.
Oh.
Damn!
Calm yourselves.
Zero.
The Colonel and the others committed suicide when they realized how meaningless this operation was. Euphemia, you were willing to sacrifice yourself for the commoners. You haven't changed.
What? The A6 nightmare?
Yes. At the rate it's going, it'll break through soon.
Do we dare hold out hope?
There's no room for me to evade. I'll risk getting blasted to take the first shot.
Oh, shit.
Stinking son of a...
I heard that you're the sub-viceroy now, Your Highness. Princess Euphemia Britannia. Pathetically for his life to the very end. He pleaded with the same tongue that ordered the deaths of 11s.
So is that the reason why you killed my brother?
No.
Then why?
Because Clovis was an offspring of the Britannian Emperor. That reminds me. You're one of his children too, aren't you?
Use maximum output. I don't give a damn if it destroys the guns.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna die defending this spot. Smash it!
Ooh.
It's the 11.
Shit.
No way.
The white nightmare from before.
My friends! Warrant Officer Kurogi don't!
What about the cameras in Van 3?
I told you zero.
He's all right.
Of course, he's okay. He's in a mech.
I couldn't rescue them. They're dead.
You're not dead.
Failed. Not again.
I don't know what y'all thought bringing down a building was gonna do though, but
My dear Britannians, have no fear. All of the
They got the princess though.
Of all the brazen audacity. If we attack you, those people will quickly become your hostages, won't they?
fear us, or
squad.
we are the Black Knights.
Black Knights.
Ironic, isn't it? The terrorists referring to themselves as knights?
We of the Black Knights stand with all those who have no weapons to wield, regardless of whether they be 11s or Britannians. Who will I tolerate a one-sided massacre of the weak by the strong? The only ones who should kill are those who are prepared to be killed. Wherever oppressors abuse their power by attacking those who are powerless, we shall appear again. No matter how mighty, how formidable our foe may be.
Knights for justice.
Those of you with power, fear us. Those of you without it, rally behind us. We, the Black
Yeah, they blew a whole hotel. Oh. Oh.
You gonna be-
Booty!
Forgive me. I didn't wish to wake you. Again? I'm sorry. It was a stepladder this time. It broke.
We'll just get it cleaned up. And be quick about it. I have to leave for school.
Mistress, you've been attending school quite a bit lately. Making any friends there?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Damn, bitch.
Just go, will you?
Transferred to your wife's account.
Princess
Uh-oh.
Cornelia is a soldier. This sort of thing doesn't interest her all that much.
Keep the lights! Turn them on!
You're the...
Batman.
For real. For real.
Looks like that. Well,
You could learn a thing or two from Lelouch. He's an expert at sleeping in class.
he's not sleeping now, is he?
I don't know what he's up to night after night, but he sleeps through about half of them these days. The EU is starting an offensive along the...
What about the Black Knights and Zero?
I'll let them roam free a bit longer. I owe them that for saving your life. However, upon my return... Once I've cleaned up this area, I'm entrusting it to you. Try to stay out of harm's way from now on. All right, Yuffie?
That reminds me, you're one of his children too, aren't you?
Hey, what happened here?
I suppose for now.
When he spoke to me that night, what was he alluding to? Suzaku, what would you make of all this? About what Zero is doing? And of me?
I know the music.
Sounds like something you'd find in like a romance anime.
Morning, I guess. Huh? What is all this?
What the hell?
Didn't we tell you? It's our welcome.
Oh man, the cats, man.
Sounds like fun.
Team Kitty.
Classes are postponed. We might as well have some fun, right?
I set some stuff aside for you. Over here. What? For me?
She doesn't need a costume.
What?
You're already wearing a mask, right?
You really are a riot, you know that?
You
You ought to be on television.
What do you think, this TV star? Oh, sorry about that. Oh, I love you, Pooty Cat.
It's so
Pooty
funny
kid.
that I helped save their lives. Ever since we made our
Pooty
big splash
kid.
at the hotel
Pooty
junkie,
pooty cat.
Black Knights have taken the world by storm. We've become a friend to the weak, just as yours. There are many in our ranks who wish to know his true identity, myself included. But if we push too hard, I suspect that he would vanish. And without him, I'm fairly certain we'd be finished.
Hey there, pal.
Aww.
Are you all right, young lady?
She wants some pussy. Hey.
Said that they would send the Black Knights the Gurren Mark II.
To those would-be Robin.
Who's enjoying Dad not being around here, aren't you?
Oh dear, what have I done?
She always breaking shit.
What's wrong with you? Forgive me, milady. Forgive me. Can't you do anything right besides sell your body, that is?
Oh,
Quite the complicated homeland
Oh,
you have.
damn.
So what was it you wanted to give me?
Grandfather asked me to pass this on.
So my secret's out then, isn't it? That I'm actually an 11 and Britannian half-breed. That was my stepmother down there. My real mother was that cloud of a maid who knocked over the vase.
oh.
And your father, is he the head of the Stotfeld family?
Dang.
Such a fool.
Hmm. She about to injure herself.
Probably.
You teared up. It's so embarrassing. It's called honesty. Well, a good thing the Black Knights were there to save him.
There.
That's all I can say.
Curtains. I mean, cats.
Curtains.
If they wanted to catch
The
criminals,
curtains.
they could have joined the police force, you know. Why don't they, I wonder?
Oh, it's just you two?
Anyway, I guess I gotta go back to the base pretty soon. See you around, Shirley.
See you later. So, Lulu, I was thinking if you had some time, you and I...
Back to base. Now that was an interesting choice of words. Go back, implying that's where he thinks he belongs.
Refrain.
It's a psychotropic. Makes you think you've gone back to the past. Off someone.
Lelouch,
No, there's 5 of them. You wouldn't stand a chance at all.
so you think I should just ignore it?
Go on, take a good look at that 11.
Worse than that, aren't you gonna try anybody? Just say you're
If
sorry.
we intervene and help him win, he wouldn't be able to sell a thing tomorrow. It was his choice to become a Britannian slave. That's just the price you pay for working in the settlement.
Or even so.
You got a problem over there.
What can I get for you? How about a nice California hot dog, miss? Is this your boyfriend? I can get him something too. I have ice cream if you like. In some ways, Area 11 is better off now than the old Japan ever was. Being made a colony of the Empire has stabilized its military and economic position in the world. 11s can even attain full citizenship through the legal process. It's easy to become an honorary Britannian. Just a question of pride, really. Though, I can certainly understand why they'd resist.
And, knowing all that, what does Lelouch Laprouche think about it all? What do you want to do?
Nothing.
You know, you've got a lot of brains, but you don't seem to be doing much with them.
As long as he bows his head to Britannia.
You must think you're pretty cool, huh? Just playing the critic and judging the world from the sidelines? Guess I was a fool to expect anything more from you.
Meanwhile, you don't even know.
I'm about to say. Dang, you gonna hit that man like that though?
But he has to play that. He has to play this part, like you know.
But right before that entire gap in my memory, I remember running into some high school kid.
So you think it was that student?
I can't remember his face, but there may still be a way to get to the bottom of this.
What the hell is Zero thinking? After all this talk about bringing down Britannia, he's just got us running around helping the police.
Still feels pretty good to have the will of the people behind us, though. Yeah, he's right. We're totally heroes on the net.
Are we in the right? I don't know anymore.
Colin,
She brought in a Meg, boy.
These nightmares really are amazing. Each one is an army unto itself.
Well,
I'm studying abroad. I can't believe I got in.
oh,
Mother?
oh.
Really, Maldo, please. I need you to keep an eye on your little sister.
My God, how weak a woman are you, Mother? First you give in to Britannia, then to a man, and now this. My brother is gone forever. Let him go.
Oh, shit.
The night police?
Isn't that a police unit? They're in on this deal? Tamaki!
Don't look at me, Lelouch.
Damn it. I don't need you. I don't want you.
Colin, Maldo.
It won't work on a nightmare.
Go on. Run. Get moving, you idiot.
I'm here for you. I'm here for you, Colin. I'm here, as I always have been.
She's gonna die.
That's why you stayed in his house. You stayed there for me. You fool.
That was a cockpit right there.
So this is her mother?
False tears bring pain to those around you. A false smile brings pain to oneself.
It's an after effect of her brain. She's unable to talk much. She'll recover eventually, but it will take time. Hang in there. Hang in there, Colin. My little girl.
Don't you worry. I will. I promise you.
All right, what'd you think of the episodes?
Oh, well, I gotta recap since we're doing two. I gotta remember what happened on the last
All right,
one.
so in episode
But, yeah, episode 8. So,
that was the hotel one.
okay, so yeah, the hotel one. So I thought it was interesting the way that Zero came about. Going inside the place and basically getting the people on his side, on the Black Knight's side and whatnot. I thought that was cool. Yeah, you know, we got to see more of, you know, his Geass powers. Like, that's, you know, his powers are underrated, but then also, you know, to skip from episode 8 to, you know, episode 9, you know, we do see that there's still limitations. He's still not able to just, you know, use them on anything, you know, with the nightmares and whatnot. So,
what I liked was, I liked how his stance, how it's kind of essentially the opposite of Britannia. It's holding people accountable and it's not oppression, whereas Britannia is like, oppression is our thing. It's survival of the fittest. It's kind of like a dog-eat-dog world, whereas like they are here for the weak. So it's kind of like the opposite. So it's like, you know, I feel like that's what's allowing him to gain so much following and supporters or whatnot. And then just seeing how him and what's it called? His friend, because Suzaku get on my nerve.
Mhm.
How he feels like you could change it from within, but I'm like, you can't change a philosophy of what people think. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean, they're kind of, you know, some people are just stuck in their ways.
yeah, and like it's not, and then on top of that, it's not you shouldn't be the person that has to enact the change. It should be from the people that needs to change. But you know, that's neither here nor there. I like this episode because it talked about, like, you know, wanting to be saved and not wanting to be saved, and how to save people and whatnot. But it was a good little cute episode. We got to see Cal and Mama. We got to see Cal and Mama. And it was some good character development on her part. So that's all I got.
Yeah. I also thought it was interesting that what's his name? The chick with the red hair. They kept saying her name. Her mom kept saying her name.
Callan. Is it Callan?
Callan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought it was interesting how whenever she was talking to Lelouch, and you know, she was saying that he has all these brains, but he's not doing anything with it.
You don't even know.
It's just one of those things. It's like, you know, us as the audience, we know what he's doing. You know, he's working in secrecy and whatnot because, you know, he has his Geass and whatnot, so, you know, you can't work out in public and stuff like that. You know, he has to you know, use him and the Black Knights out there, which I like that group. You know, the group is they're basically like vigilantes.
Yeah,
you know,
they're Batman.
Yeah, so that's pretty dope. So yeah, you know, it looks like they're getting everything in motion because ever since he lost to his older sister, I guess, right? His older sister. You know, he was saying how he wants to create his own, you know, army and whatnot, and end up rising from that and whatnot. And this looks like it was the start of it. You know, episode 8 kind of looked like it was the start of that, you know, like a tight group to where, you know, they kind of, you know, form somewhat bonds and stuff like that. So then, you know, they can do, and I kind of see this as like, you know, they're doing little jobs here and there, but at the same time,
they're building. Yeah,
they're building more trust with Zero. Like you saw last episode, like Zero's actually out there in the battlefield with them. You know what I'm saying? He's not like before he was like
directing them.
Yeah, he was directing them, but he wasn't nowhere to be seen. You know what I mean? Like he was like out in the, you know, just wherever he was, right? But just calling the shots, like, hey, do this and that. But like now he's like actually out there on the front lines, you know, with the other Black Knights. So I feel like that builds more trust and whatnot. And you know, if you build more trust with people who you work with, you know, they're more liable to, you know, go the extra mile and, you know, stuff like that. So,
good stuff. Good development.
So, yeah, very good 2 episodes. So,
well, definitely like, subscribe, comment, all those good things. And we'll see y'all guys next time.
All right. Later.
Bye.